was inspired by how well this Peacock Mosaic turned out. I've got to put the border around it and seal it with 511 penetrating sealant. I do have minor flaws that it will be easily fixed, and then I'll open it up to traffic to drive over. I'm inspired to make another Mosaic, but it'll be a different stance, but yet it will be an action Mosaic, a peacock. Here's my drawing, and the peacock is calling. It's put on vinyl flannel paper from Walmart. This will be black and white. This will be the green feathers in the eyes. Okay, I made some molds for I'm going to use polyurethane rubber from Polytex. This was made with Sculpey clay, air dried. I let it dry on a heating pad, and then I mixed up some of this Ray K UV epoxy, one part of the part B to 2 parts of A. Added a little bit of colorant to it, and sealed these with epoxy. Now, before I pour my polyurethane rubber to make my concrete molds, I'm going to cover this with melted beeswax so that the polyurethane does not adhere to these and destroy my keys that I might want to use again in the future for whatever reason. If you'll notice, the eyes on this peacock are going to be a little bit different. We're going to make the arches complete with the black eye, and of course this is the blue that goes in here. But around the perimeter will be another circle on the eye, and I'll show you what I'm shooting for. Different sizes of this. Oh, and by the way, if you'll recall the black and white feathers, these will be black concrete cementol and grouted in white polyurethane unsanded grout, but we'll discuss that later. Anyway, let me show you what I'm going to do. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. The 4 different colors of the eye. The outer being kind of a light fluorescent green, and then the deep dark blue eye with the black pupil, and then the gold arch that goes around it. This is cementol. I combine it with a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch PVA. PVA fibers are polyvinyl acetate. They resist UV degradation. They last longer than fiberglass. I don't even think they're damaged by the ultraviolet rays. Anyway, they're mixed with the cementol, and I'll show you how I do it. Uh-oh. I put my cementol in an igloo. And by the way, you be sure to wear your 3M mask with the proper filter, or you'll end up with silicosis. I fill maybe half of one of these 18-ounce solo cups, a little over half, with cementol, and mix in about this much PVA. Sometimes I'll add the flow control plasticizer called Rapid Set, but in cold weather you generally don't have to do that. And then I use my iron oxide because it resists UV ray deterioration. That's a very good thing. Don't, if you use any other coloring agent, it may fade. You've got your black, your different shades of green. I like this very dark forest colored green. I've got about 5 pounds of that. And this PVA fiber also came from Contractor Source, also walttools.com. You can get different lengths of the PVA. This is brown. You can get little bitty containers of this stuff, but be sure you get the iron oxide. This is bamboo iron oxide from Alabama Pigment Company. That's some different shade of yellow. Anyway, that's what you're looking at. By the way, when I get ready to start putting my pieces on my template here, I'll cover this thing with fiberglass. And I use the simple fiberglass used by sheetrock people. I just keep going up and down, up and down, up and down, taping it to this poly flannel paper and overlapping it and then crisscrossing it back the other way. Good layer. And then I use, once I get my my pieces made, I'll actually glue it on with Elmer's glue. And the whole process, this is never put down. This is peeled off the back once the Peacock is complete. You can reuse it. Just like this one right here that I put in storage, which is the other template for the strutting Peacock that I just got through making. This is a picture I found on Pinterest of a peacock actually calling. You can see how he throws his head back and arches his neck. That's the effect I'm after, an action peacock mosaic. Alright, we'll see how it progresses.